So, as most of you guys know, Mahoraga is now usable for everyone. He is not in early access anymore. And that means that there's a lot of players who have access to Mahoraga but don't know how to use it, right? So that's where I come in. In this video, I'm going to explain exactly the best way to use Mahoraga and kill everyone in the lobby with him. So, let's go. So first, once you're in your ultimate mode, you're probably wondering, how can I land Mahoraga without getting hit? Well, that's a great question, and there's a very simple answer. What you want to do is use Great Serpent, catch someone, bring them all the way up, and then as soon as you see that, you pop Mahoraga. And they probably won't realize what's going on, and you'll get to go into Mahoraga freely. So now that you're in Mahoraga, you might be wondering what this little circle is and what the moves do. So let's first explain what the circle does. So the circle, if you click G, it goes like it turns into a green shield. And if you click R, you can switch the wheel and you go into defense mode. If you click it again, this is world slash mode. And then again, back to attack mode. Each of these modes have their own unique trait and thing they do. So let's get into it. First, we have the attack mode. And with attack mode, you just have a base move set. And the first move is Divine Pummel. So Divine Pummel grabs the opponent and just slams them around. It also works when the opponent is grounded, so keep that in mind for combos, which I'll show a combo later. Then we have Ground Pitch, which is a move which you take rubble from the ground and just throw it at people. But you kind of want to stay far for this move, because if you go right next to the person, it does not hit. As you can see, I'm looking right at him. This does not work. But if you literally stay right on the player and then use Ground Pitch, you can throw them. So the next move is Earthquake. And Earthquake, Mahoraga puts down his hand and causes a tremor, right? But that's only the basic one. You might be wondering what that box is. So as you can see, on the move it says hold. So if you hold until the small box around it is almost done, you can do a bigger move. So let me just show you again. Like that. It's kind of hard to get the timing right, but you'll get it eventually. Alright, the most recent move, and probably the coolest move of Mahoraga, is Takedown. And this move, you just teleport forward and you hit the opponent. And this actually has pretty long range. I think I can use it from here, yeah. So as you can see, it's like from around there to here. That's actually pretty good range. And it does decent damage. So in the defense mode, you have all the three basic moves you had from the attack mode, except you have this move called Adaptation, which I'll show later. But first I want to show that instead of M1s, you have this. Now this is actually a parry, and you can block any damage coming towards you. See, and I brought it right back at him. In defense mode with the adaptation, you can parry like pretty much any move. I have a short on the thing, but I show everything Mahara can parry. But since Mahito has new moves, I don't know if they work. So let's try. All right. All right, try again. Okay, I actually can't parry it. And okay, if I was to go into here, he has a much higher bar maybe, but I don't think he can adapt to this, bro. Yeah, he can't adapt to any of my other moves. Now that you've seen that, let me get into the adaptation part. Keep in mind how much damage I'm taking. See, but if I do the adaptation, minus 10% damage, minus 30%, minus 50%, minus 70%, and now I'm barely taking any damage. Like, I'm even healing a bit. Of course, you want to block in here because you're still gonna die eventually, but I'm actually healing now. But now, let's go into the final mode, which is World Slash. So again, you have all the three basic moves except for the tackle. So instead of the tackle, you have World Slash, and let's just say this thing is kind of OP. I'm gonna spawn a bunch of dummies, and he's gonna stand right there, and I want you to see what happens. Yeah, you get the point. It's a multiple hit AoE, like world cutting slash move, and it's broken. As you can see, I did about half my health, but I have health buff. It pretty much does like 95% damage on normal players, I think. But if he were to use it on this crowd, it hits all of us, but like very lightly, you know? On like 1 or 2 players, it does a ton of damage, but on multiple people, it doesn't. Well, Mahoraga's World Slash does a ton of damage. But now you understand how to use Mahoraga, right? So let's get into some combos you might want to use on people. This combo, I don't know if anyone else has done it, but like I haven't seen any combos. I thought of this. So 4-in-1s, then Earthquake, then Divine Pummel, then grab them with the pitch and try to get them into a wall, and then World Slash. If you're using this mode, of course. But if you're using the attack mode, then this would probably be the combo. 4-in-1s, then grab them with Divine Pummel, get them into the ball. You don't have to do it at a wall, and then take them. And they're practically dead. So I hope this video helped. I hope you learned how to use Mahoraga correctly, because I mean, he's pretty OP if you can catch him. It's like if you can get him, and I hope like I taught you how to easily get him with the snake. But yeah, see you next time.